2010 Vermont champ and the 2009 Marciano champ, Chris Gilbert. His opponent, boxing out of Manfredo's boxing gym, he's in green and a 2010 U.S. champion. He is Jimmy Smith.
152-pound open class, Chris Gilbert in the green trunks, Jimmy Smith in the black trunks. Chris Gilbert hailing from Vermont, the 2010 Vermont Golden Glove champion and the 2009 Marciano tournament champion. Jimmy Smith in the black trunks, trains out of Manfredo's gym, an active Marine. And if you want to get good sparring, I think Jimmy Smith has the best of the best out there. Manfredo's gym, the home of Peter Manfredo Jr., former world title challenger who was the runner-up of Season 1 of the Contender. Edwin Rodriguez, a former two-time national amateur champion, currently an unbeaten pro. Also Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, the Olympian, and Danny O'Connor, the Olympic ultimate, fighting out of that gym. Jimmy Smith tells me he spars with all of them.
That's great. That's what it's about, is having great sparring in the gym. You know, just to make sure that much better when you spar good guys that are better or you same level as you. So you can see it here. He's a very polished fighter.
I'll tell you right now, Chris Gilbert with some good head movement, avoiding some of the head blows from Jimmy Smith.
That was a good right hand, but he took it really well.
Nice body punch by Smith. This is turning out to be
very good fight.
Yeah, very action-packed contest.
Yep.
Yeah, Jimmy Smith stopped Gilbert in his tracks momentarily, you could tell.
Right, they're both counter-punching very well.
Now, it's hard to tell with the headgear, but Jimmy Smith under his left eye has a bit of a shine or a black eye. I asked him earlier, and he gave me permission to say how he received that. It's as a result of Peter Manfredo Jr. in a sparring session.
Right, well, that's why you get all your things in the gym, and you wouldn't be ashamed to say Peter Manfredo gave me a black eye because he's one of the best in the world.
Nice left hand by Chris Gilbert as a very quick-paced opening round comes to a conclusion of our sixth bout of the evening.
21 Nichols Grill and Tap, a great place for good drinks, good times, and good folks. Come for the homemade hand-cooked meals. Stay for the late-night monkey knife fighting. That's right, we're not exactly normal, but neither are you. So come on down and join us at 21 Nichols, the best damn neighborhood bar in the universe. Proud sponsors of Homes for Our Troops. 21 Nichols, keeping our mouths shut since 2000.
A little bit of a trivia question for a lot of the folks at home. We'll just give them the answer. We won't ask the question, but one of your lead sparring partners in preparation for your first fight with Arturo Gatti was, in fact, Peter Manfredo Jr.
Peter Manfredo Jr. gave me the best sparring I've had, and he got me ready for that fight. And you know, I got to thank Peter so much that he gave me that great sparring, because it really it showed in the fight and my conditioning and my stamina, my conditioning, and my timing. So,
in Manfredo's most recent bout at the Mohegan Sun, which was, of course, the venue for your first fight with Arturo Gatti, which will go down as a legendary bout, as one of the most action-packed fights in the history of boxing, Manfredo came to the ring to the song Here I Go Again on My Own, put his opponent down with a left hook to the body, and afterwards I joked with him, do you think you're becoming Micky Ward?
Peter's a great kid, and I was, when he told me, I talked to him right after he fought. I didn't make it down, but I heard he looked excellent, and it was funny because I told him about, oh, you got my music now, huh? And the body shot. He just laughed, said, yep, that's it.
Well, round two of this 152-pound contest, Chris Gilbert in the green, Jimmy Smith in the black.
Gilbert is a very tough kid. He's compact, keeps his chin down, his hands up high, and he punches. It looks like he punches very hard.
And nice combinations by Jimmy Smith. Almost looked like he was doing a punch drill to the upper portion of Chris Gilbert.
That's it, like the 1-2s. There's 1-2s on the bag. And on the pad, you do the 1-2s. It looked like he was doing it right there. A lot of punches being thrown, too. It's really active, and that's a testament to the condition.
Yeah, we were talking earlier about all the great sparring Jimmy Smith gets down at Manfredo's gym. Chris Gilbert from Vermont. Vermont not well known for the amount of boxing which takes place in the area, as Gilbert landed a nice hook to Smith. Very action-packed bout here as they're trading punches left and right. However, we must say Chris Gilbert, coming from Vermont, certainly holding his own, may even be winning at this juncture. It's very hard to tell.
It's give and take. It's both giving and taking. I'll tell you, you can see where Smith, sparring with the good sparring he's had, it's really paying off, and he takes a very good punch.
As round 2 comes to an end. Of course, most trainers would say that avoiding a good punch is better than taking a good punch, but hey, you'll take it either way.
Right, and that's the name of the game, is to hit and not get hit, but I mean, it's boxing, you're going to get hit eventually, and you got to be able to deal with it, and both of these guys are dealing with it very good.
Once again, Peter Zimmer and Irish Micky Ward ringside for Boston versus the World, presented by Boston Boxing. All the participants in tonight's bouts vying for a spot on Team New England, as Team New England will be taking on different boxing teams from around the country and around the world. Next scheduled event, September 11th, 2010, when Boston will take on New York. It will be nice to see the nice rivalry that already exists between Boston and New York on the baseball diamond present itself in the boxing ring.
Right, it'll be very exciting to see. It's going to be a great venue, Boston versus New York. Like you said, we got the Red Sox against the Yankees, and you know how that goes, so it's going to be heated.
Nice overhand right by Gilbert.
Gilbert's a very compact, he's a good fighter. He's fighting a very polished fighter also, but he's hanging right in there.
Not just hanging right in there, but landing some punches.
He is.
Nice left hook by Gilbert.
He is. He's making the fight. He's putting the pressure on him, and he's throwing a lot of punches.
Both guys, you can tell, put a lot of work in the gym. Chris Gilbert, outside of being a fairly skilled amateur boxer, is a loan processor at a mortgage company in Vermont. Might be the toughest loan processor I've seen in a long time, Mickey.
I think so. You don't want to argue with him when you don't get your loan. But I think he's making the fight this round here. He's pulling ahead, but it's give and take. Good left hook by Gilbert.
Yeah, Gilbert landing the left hook upstairs, not downstairs, as you did throughout your pro career, Mickey. That was your bread and butter, as we mentioned earlier. But I think Gilbert is getting the better of Smith here in this third round. As the fight comes to a conclusion, Smith holds up his right hand in victory. It's going to be close, but I think Gilbert may have pulled away with it in the third.
I think Gilbert may have pulled it out at the end of the third round, but
Folks, let's give a round of applause for these two warriors in the ring. Your winner to tonight's contest, boxing out of the red corner, Chris Gilbert.